Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to install and set up a new SkyWars plugin called Bite SkyWars for Spigot 1.11.2. So first off, we're going to go over and download the latest version from here. And you can find this up at the top. You'll also be able to find the link in the description. Let's click download. And then we're going to save the file. Then we're going to go back over to our server control panel. We're going to go over to File Manager, click on Plugins. Some other requirements that are needed for this plugin is Vault, some sort of permissions plugin, and we will need an economy, so we're going to use Essentials because it has Essentials economy in it. Make sure that those are all installed. It also requires that you do not use Multiverse, as it basically runs your server and it's best used on a Bungie network type of server. So we're going to upload file, choose files, and let's click and upload the Bite SkyWars jar file. Click upload from computer. As soon as that's done, let's go over and restart the server. Now to install a world, we're going to have to actually install it through plugins. Go to the Bite SkyWars folder and then games, and you want to upload it here. So we downloaded a map over here. Let's upload the zip file. You can also find this map right here, and I'll also put this in the description for you to find. Once that's been uploaded, let's click on it and unzip it. It's called World. Let's change the name by clicking rename, and let's change it to something easy to remember, so let's just do Islands, because the arena name will be called whatever you set the world name as. Now I'm going to delete the zip file, but you can keep that if you'd like, but it won't be used. And once that's done, let's jump into the game. Once in game, let's start off by using /sw load and the world name, which we called Islands. Once the load's done, let's do /sw TP world name, so Islands. No one seemed to have been teleported. Let's open up the inventory and look for the beacon. We'll need some of these to set up for the spawn points of each island. Once you're here, we're going to go up a little and out of the way of other items that are around here. Do up 0, and we're going to set the beacon here because it'll spawn a cage of glass around it for the spawn points. So I'll be right back, and I'm going to do this for each of the islands. Alright, once you're done with that, let's do /sw create, and it has now created the islands arena, and we're going to use sw scan, and this will scan for all the beacons to set the spawn points. Now as soon as that's done and all the spawns are put down and it's been scanned, let's go back to swtp world, and here we're going to set the global spawn. So let's do sw spawn, and global spawn's now been added. So let's now make a sign real quick. First line is SW in brackets, and then line 2 would be the world name, so Islands. Now I know it doesn't look like much yet, but you have to restart the server and make sure do not use /reload. You have to actually restart the server. And before we restart, let's actually go to the File Manager, Plugins, Bite SkyWars. Let's go to Games. We're going to open up the Islands YML, and you can change a couple of things in here. For one, I'm going to change the minimum players to 2. I'm going to save that. And then we're going to go back to Bite SkyWars, and we have to go to the config YML, and you must change build mode from true to false. You also want to make sure that you have the global spawn, otherwise it won't work. And that's what we just did with the /sw spawn command. So once you change that to false and anything else that you want to change in here, click save and restart the server. Once the server's actually been restarted, you'll see that the sign over here is actually used now. And you can look at the GUI right here. There's the shop and the games. Let's start by right-clicking the shop, and you can see that you can buy some things here with the economy plugin. So to start off, we're going to have the guest over here join the game, and now we're gonna join the game. I'm gonna right click on the sign. And this game starts in 80 seconds. So we're just gonna wait. And as you can see, there is this cage here. So now we just have to wait. I'll come back once it gets ready to start. Now in the GUI here, you can also see there's different games to vote on. So we're gonna vote on Insane and have the other one guest and vote on the same one. So there's 2 countdowns for it, as you can see here. The game actually starts in 80 seconds, and then there's an extra 20 seconds before you're actually thrown from the box. Alright. You can see here are some items that just come in the chests. All the chests should be automatically randomly filled. I'm sure you know how to play SkyWars, so I'm not going to go too much into that, but you can change all of the settings in the config files, which we'll go over in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to check out the description for more tutorials on Bite SkyWars.